interview student year 1 about the issue hostel is far from the campus. As we know, in University Malaysia of Terengganu, the hostel is quite far from campus. So we want to know and the reaction and the feelings student year 1 about this issue. Hi, can you introduce yourself about your name and your course, please?
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Farid Wajadi bin Ishaq. I am from Science, Computer in Informatic Maritime. Ikhwan friends.
As we know, the hostel is far from campus. So, first question, what do you think about the distance between hostel and campus?
I think it is quite far because every day I need to take about 15 to 20 minutes to walk in the Jalan Biawak from our hostel to PPMG, and and in Tuesday, me and my friends need to walk to Safa about to 30 minutes, and we must to prepare a little bit
Earlier.
earlier lah.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to add?
No.
Okay, for the second question, how do you manage your time to arrive before the class start?
Like my first answer in question 1, I need to prepare a little bit earlier. If my class at 10 a.m. at 9:13, I need to walk with my friend already to the class. And if my class at Safa at 9:15, we must start our journey to them to Safa.
That's all?
I think that's all.
Okay. For the third question is, what do you feel when you have to walk very far to class, and why do you say that?
At first, of course, I feel so tired, and I doesn't have any stamina at the first time. But today I already used to it. So still I can feel tired, but it's okay. And because in the metric, the distance between the block, the hostel and the study
The building.
such as ATT and block B2 only. So
Very close lah.
So very close lah. Yes,
Oh.
so very close. But still, for me, it is so far. Yes.
That's all.
And every time I arrive at the class, I already sweating. So my perfume, I need to bring other perfume in my bag. Yes. That's all.
Okay. For the fourth question, in your opinion, what is the best solution to solve this issue?
In my opinion, I think the UMT management should be should allow students, the first year student, to bring the vehicle such as motorcycle earlier lah in year 1. As you know, our student can only bring vehicle in year 2. Year 2, they don't need to stay in the college yet, right?
Yes.
So even their house so far from here, but they still have motorcycle and vehicle, and they don't sweating, right? Yes.
Yes.
For me, UMT's management should allow students to bring vehicles earlier.
That's all.
That's all from me.
Okay. For the fifth question, what is your advice to other students about this issue?
My advice to other students and my friend is to stay strong, even we need to walk very far from our hostel, because it is for our knowledge too, our study, our education, right? So it is not for nonsense things like such as dating or cinemas, right? So to gain knowledge, it is not easy because there is a quote in Malay says that bukan senang nak senang. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you for your cooperation and spontaneous answer.
Okay, you're welcome. All the best to you.
Thank you. Now, I want to pass this session to Azri Najmuddin.
Okay, so I will continue to interview student. Okay, my name is Azri and now I am a live location at KKSAN. So we can see here they have a lot of students walking through by here, study here. And then let's find some student that we can interview. Okay? So let's find someone that we can interview. Excuse me.
Yes, did you call me?
Yes, I call you. Sorry, do you mind to spend your time for me for a few minutes?
Yes, sure.
Okay, actually I have a task to do. I have to interview a first year student. Are you first year student?
No, I'm a second year student.
Oh, sorry. Thank you for your cooperation. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's find some student that we can interview. Okay, so let's go. Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Can I sit here? Okay. Okay. Actually, do you have a few time for me?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I have a task to do. First of all, are you first year student?
Yes, I'm a first year student.
Okay, alright. Okay, so we find the first year student. Okay, for first question, as the first year student, are you comfortable to walk very far to enter the class?
The first year student, I feel uncomfortable to walk very far to the class because it makes me sweat a lot and exhausted in the class.
Okay, I see. Okay, then second question is, did you think it's waste your time to walk from hostel to campus? As we know that being student is so lack of time. So what's your opinion?
So my opinion is that we have advantage and disadvantage from it. The advantage is that the student can keep fit by walking every day to the class. And the disadvantage is when the student forget to bring their stuff and need to go back to the hostel and take it. So this will waste their time to go back to the class.
Oh, I see. Okay, and then we move forward to the next question. What are the effect of you walking so far to class?
The effect for me for walking so far to the class is I didn't come to the class on time and sometimes I miss the class if I wake up late.
This mean you wake up late every morning?
No, actually I get ready to go to the class earlier before the class started, but because of the distance from hostel to the campus is so far, so it's make me take a longer time to go to the class.
Okay. Second last question. What do you want to say to the university management about this issue?
I would like to say to the university management is that they should collaborate with bike company so that every hostel student can have one bike each so that they can go to the campus easily, or the university can provide a mini bus to pick up student from the hostel.
That's mean minibus that university provide must be charged or not?
It should be free because it's for the university student only.
Okay. Okay. So the last question is, if you give if okay. The last question. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, I remember back. So if you are given a chance Would you bring your own vehicle to campus?
Yes, I would like to bring my own vehicles to campus because it will save my time and energy to go to the class and go back to the hostel.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your time and enjoy your assignment. Okay, so it's come to the end of our interview. So stay tuned for our conclusion. This task. Okay. So the conclusion is the university should do a survey on every student in University Malaysia Terengganu to know their reaction on this issue, so that the university can take an action to overcome this issue. Every single voice of student is very important because university priority, and to make sure University Malaysia Terengganu student can together achieve our university target on academic.